The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make them...
Real chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Kaka just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi, they're urging him to shot a goal! Goal! Milan! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Davids. Mbappe, and the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He looked so composed until the moment he pulled the trigger. I still think he can't believe he didn't put it away.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. Quarter of an hour played. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kaká. Now that looks a decent ball. He goes for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And the keeper beats it away. And it's Hakimi. Kaká, showing good feet. Oh, that was vital. And he's there to get it away. Tries to pass it through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Looking to play him in. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. There's the shot! Sticks it away! Barcelona are back in business. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had.
And the shot! Davids. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. And can he finish? Goal! Milan! back in front. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan take the lead. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is ended up in no man's land. Kaka. Gerrard. Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? A header! That's a half-decent try. Played into space. Chips it through. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gerrard. Can he get it through? No, it's come to nothing. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Neymar. Davids. That's a cute ball. Neymar looking to run onto it. Bellingham wins the duel this time. And this is Messi. Kaka. Beckham. Mbappe. There's the header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. And now they can clear their lines. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Milan are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And that is out of play. Neymar. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shapes to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he's got the beating of his man. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Messi. Bellingham. Messi. Oh, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pass somewhat off target. And it's Davids. And that chance, surely! He's scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And claimed it back swiftly. Kaká. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Bouten. Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Beckham. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that has not gone well. Played back to the goalkeeper. Out for a throw. Conte. Threads one in. Batistuta. There will be a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. And it's Kaká. Oh, well played, well played. He's found some space. That's good play. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net.
Batistuta! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Batistuta! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Bellingham. That is ended up in no man's land. Foot in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Bale. Tries a shot! He scores! They're back within reach! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup...
Oh no, this does not look good. That looks a good ball through. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And yes, it's him again. Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Nicely weighted ball. Marquinhos. Bale. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Beckham is behind this one. Beckham! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Brilliantly cut out. He's on it. Can he get away? Great ball, and he's in chance! And yes, it's there! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Shoots! In he goes again! He's got a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. That could spell trouble. Oh, that's fab. Decent chance! It's in! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And he shoots! Oh no, and again! It's in! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely... So that's it, it is all over. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about what... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Chonburi clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Van Bouten cuts out the pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Messi. He's found some space. And the shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar looking to run onto it. Could move up a gear here. And that's put paid to a promising move. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Great vision. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that has been cut short. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Milan are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's had it taken off him. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mbappe. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff's... Oh, smashing header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And again! That is decidedly lacking. Marquinhos. Throw in. Picked out, and a chance! He's scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball.
Goes for a shot! Cruyff. Time and again they are repelled. He's found a way through. Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Davids. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Chonburi with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Thuram. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge, and he decides to cross it. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He's got away. Neymar. Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see.
And Messi! Oh, brilliant save.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
He's a sharp little ball here. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Nicely spread.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That is lovely. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, look at the space here. Decent chance! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
It's a searching pass. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Messi. Pepe gets over and intercepts. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi. Well read, nice interception. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Milan very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Davids. And this is Messi. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on 1-2.
And the shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Cambio di giocatori.
Chonburi can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
That's really well manoeuvred.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cristiano Ronaldo, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's a sharp pass. Beckham, who does have an assist to his name. Now that's well seen too. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
He's got full, and it's in! They're back within reach! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So is this the start of a comeback? Morientes. Just about up to the hour now. Mbappe, real chance! It's there! And they are cruising away.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's managed to get free. That's really well cleared. Bellingham. Davids. That's Beckham. Now, can they get him away? Messi. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Oh, well played, well played. And the finish! So, third corner of the game. Nice interception. Chance for a shot! Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Beckham.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back? Shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And yes, it's him again. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Ronaldinho. Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Quality ball. Oh, important interception. Bellingham. Beckham. Tries to pass it through. Messi. Oh, he's been caught napping. Some really good ball movement. Pass somewhat off target. He's in a good position here. Great ball, and he's in here. Rooney. Van Balten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
Milan have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. That pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played back in. Beckham has it out wide and in space. Big header! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. That has ended up in no man's land. Joelinton. Now it's Messi. 5 minutes to add. Bale.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Chips it through. Now it's Joelinton. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan are at the peak, and that is that. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so... Chance for a shot! Goal! Milan! And that's got him off to a flyer!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And no, that was never going to make it. Van Nistelrooy. Mbappe! Great chance! He scores! 2-0 and in next to no time. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Adams. And he was quick to react. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that has been cut short. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Searching pass he's played there. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's a sharp pass. Looking to play him in. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Neymar, showing good feet. And it's Bellingham. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Neymar. Fernando Torres. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Rooney. Davids. And this is... Shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Beckham. Adams spots it and intercepts. Neymar approaching the half-hour mark. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Can he get on the end of this? Maldini. Now it's Neymar. Bellingham. Can he get it through? Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Can he finish? Rodri. Wirtz. Van Nistelrooy. Knocks it into space. They're back in possession and ready to go. And Messi! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Neymar. And it's Bellingham. And he plays one through. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Neymar. Couldn't squeeze it through. Van Nistelrooy. Fernando Torres. Well, that has not gone well. Bellingham. Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's surging through. Mbappe! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
Ha segnato al 42esimo minuto, numero 7.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too.
He gets big! Harmlessly behind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for a runner. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attacker. Time after time, you see him make those overlaps, those marauding runs, providing support, the essential piece in any team looking to play on the front foot.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, well played. Now it's Rooney. It's a searching pass. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. And the keeper takes decisive action. The ball's gone astray. Now it's Neymar. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Villa. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Messi. Now it's Rooney.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Van Bouten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Messi. Davids. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp. Well played.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Van Bouten attempts a clearance. A sudden chance to counter. And this is Rooney. He has found the way through. Now can he find a fit? Chance for a shot! He scored! The breakthrough strike! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Davids. Mbappe is onto this. Van Bouten, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Van Bouten goes sliding in, and this is Royce. Royce finds himself offside. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Beckham. And this is Messi. Ambitious ball here. Van Bouten cuts it out. And it's Beckham. And this is Messi. He's had a shot!
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Rooney! Caught offside that time. Now it's Villa. That ball looks a good one. And this is Hullet. David Villa. Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank. Messi. Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Rooney! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Defending of the desperate variety. Great ball, and he's in here. And a chance! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
He's a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. Davids. Neymar. Nice sequence of passes, this. And there's the shot! Great effort, but no way through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He is through here. Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. Now, power or placement? That is some save from Khan!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Villa. And this is Messi.
Pretty robust defending.
And that's gone loose. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Messi! Sticks it away! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. This is the time you need that pace.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Back into the middle. Knocks it out wide. Some really good ball movement. Good ball, good take. And he's heaved it away. And it's Beckham. To Royce. That'll be a throw-in. Robertson. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Villa. Caceres.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, nice touch. Messi. Beckham. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, good-looking ball.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. It's a good foot in there. Caceres. And it's Davids. Aimed beyond the defence. Real chance here. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Khan did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Milan have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. And he's there to clear it. Can he finish? And that could have brought them level.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Stood up well to him there. Bale looking to play him in. And a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 6.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 15.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
That is good alertness. Well, that pass isn't the best. Played into space. Neatly clipped into space. Nicked it back promptly. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work.
He's one-on-one, surely! Chance! He's scored! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Always onto this. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe looking sharp there. And they've got rid. Knocks it into space. Played into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Aimed beyond the defence. Strong running down that left flank. Pass somewhat off target. Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Marquinhos. Oh, that's well spotted.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Milan looking to pass their way through. Ruben Neves, and he's had it nicked away. Milan have reclaimed it. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! AC Milan are all square. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Neymar really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's just beyond his reach. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. That's a cute ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Up he goes! It's in! And they get themselves in front! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Van Bouten can get it clear. Neymar. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Messi. Davids.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nice looking ball. Lewandowski is onto this. Plays it across. But that is good defending. It's been repelled.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
No, it's come to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Beckham. Delivered in. Lewandowski. And he plays one through. Now face to face with the kick. And he shoots! Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Bernardo Silva. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Bellingham. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. He is through here. Terrific header. And that has been knocked clear. Bellingham. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Davids.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Beckham. Ruben Neves. It's a searching pass. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Distributed tidily. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And the game has already resumed here.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
A probing pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely shaped ball. Floated through. Maldini. Bellingham. Davids. Now it's Messi. Beckham. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Great vision. Threads one in. Can he get on the end of this? Searching pass he's played there. And it's Davids. He's tried one! He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bellingham.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now, he's got space here. Now, that's well seen too. Davids. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's Lewandowski! It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 30. Messi.
Tries to pass it through.
Numero 13. Lasciano il campo
And it's
per
Bellingham.
il numero 11.
That has not gone well.
Bale.
Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there.
Il numero
They could do with
17.
more sharpness in their passing.
Una sostituzione.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a corner kick.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out.
He rises! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Maldini. Bellingham. He's in a great position here. Looking to play him in.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Mbappe! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's an imaginative pass. That has ended up in no man's land. Five minutes left on the clock. Looking for a runner. Cleared without complication. That'll be a throw-in.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7. Numero 10.
And that's definitely not his best.
Il numero 21. Forlan. Il
Davids.
numero 8.
Bale. And here's Haaland. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Milan
recupero.
really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Ambitious ball here.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has...
And that's it. Milan perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Your reflections then, Jim?